Right now at 11, Atlanta's airport, one of 40 across the country, preparing to drastically reduce how many commercial flights will be allowed in the sky. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Tracy Hutchins. Cancellations already piling up at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International ahead of tomorrow's forced reduction by the FAA. Right now, more than 75 flights in and out of Atlanta have been canceled for tomorrow. They are part of the more than 800 flight cancellations across the country.
The FAA is reducing air traffic by 10% at 40 of the country's largest airports. Due to the government shutdown, those reductions will begin slowly, starting at 4% tomorrow, increasing to 6% by Tuesday, 8% by Thursday, and then finally 10% by next Friday, November 14th. Officials say this is being done to reduce the strain on air traffic controllers being forced to work during the shutdown because they're considered essential employees.
Atlanta News First, Alani Latang is live at Atlanta's airport tonight, highlighting how you can protect yourself if your upcoming flight gets canceled.
So Tracy, Blair, you're going to want to read the terms of your airline ticket, then also speak with the airline directly. As we know, several of them, including here at Delta, says that they're trying to make accommodations for travelers outside of their already existing strict clauses. And the expert I talked to, an aviation lawyer, says you might want to think about avoiding travel if you can.
These are clearly unsettled times. They're uncertain.
In what's now the longest government shutdown in history, aviation lawyer and pilot of 49 years, Alan Armstrong, says to air travelers, pack your patience, or better yet, don't pack at all.
People who want to travel would be well advised to delay for a week or two or three. Otherwise, you roll the dice about whether you're going to get transportation or not. You roll the dice about whether you're going to get a refund or not.
The FAA announcing starting Friday, in order to maintain safety, air traffic will gradually be reduced by 10% at 40 major cities, including Atlanta. What does that say for where we're at right now with the government shutdown?
Well, dysfunctionality is the word that comes to mind. I'm not casting blame on anybody, nothing like that. But the simple fact is we're just not getting it done right now.
Some travelers booking multiple flights to outweigh the odds.
I mean, it's concerning. I travel a lot every day, so I rely on the airliners to get me home. So if I can't get home, then there's just that many days away from my kids. But increased flight costs and lack of flights is a problem for me.
The Transportation Secretary and FAA saying airlines will be required to issue full refunds, claiming it's a normal procedure when not at fault of the carrier. But in looking at the fine print of a Delta international and domestic ticket.
And the answer is I've got both.
Both have clauses that state the airline is not liable for cancellations caused by circumstances like acts of God, weather, or slowdowns.
They may refund your ticket fee, they may not. They may provide you alternate transportation, or they may not. It just depends upon what they can achieve. They can't control the air traffic control system. It's beyond their control.
But major airlines like American, United, Delta say they'll try to give as much notice of flight changes while offering customers flight changes, cancellations, or refunds.
They don't have to do anything contractually. They're off the hook. They're being nice and they will accommodate you as best they can, but there's just so much that they can do. So we need to, forgive me, cut them some slack, okay? Because they've got troubles too.
And if you bought flight insurance, also advised to take a look at those terms in there to see if you're entitled to any sort of accommodations or refunds. Reporting live inside Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, I'm Alani Latang, Atlanta News First.